This is Bros of Argon here, and I'm just doing a little channel update. Life is pretty busy right now, so my videos are on pause. Trying to get back into school, just finished up my job, getting ready to go see some family, along with some other things, like figuring out what I'd like to do with this channel in the future. Mainly, just trying to line up a few games, but here are a few things I would like to talk about my series. First off, we will start with Morrowind, one of my favorite games of all time. It's a bit old, but it's a great game. There's a lot of lore to it, a huge number of things to do, not to mention the fact that you can get locked into factions and are forced to go down, a single path. Sometimes, if you don't like your path, you can abandon it and just play solo and make your own story. Now, I would like to create one more video to wrap up a so-called season. That way I can come back to it, at a later date and just pick it up, whenever I want. And, not be trapped continuously playing the game. I can, put a stop to it and say, this is it. Just because it is a game where you can just do whatever you want until you finish the game. I don't want to have like 100 bajillion parts. Just section it off, a few seasons, a few videos. I think that would be good. Secondly, for Dead Space 2, I know I just started this game. I'm not too far into it yet, but I did lose in about an hour and a half of video. I have all the audio, just no video, and I would prefer not to go back and replay 3 hours of the game just to get that one part. But I'm still deciding if I want to, start all the way over or just do the next part and continue on and upload the audio somewhere. I'm still trying to decide, so who knows about that until when I actually do it. Then we have Gunman. I'm about halfway through the game. I already did the series, or at least a series in Gunman Chronicles, but I decided to go back and redo the series because I thought what I did didn't do it justice. I still don't think I did. I'm still kind of figuring things out, but it's a fun game. Plus, whenever I did do it for the first time, which I have those hidden, if you still have the links to it, you can still, look for them, whatever. But my volumes weren't properly set up. You couldn't hear me talk over the gameplay, which, if you're just watching it for the gameplay, that's completely fine. But not really good for my channel because, I want my voice. I want you guys to listen to my beautiful voice, not, not that, I guess. Now, for the last of my active series, Sonic Adventures 2, I split that into two different, series. One for the hero, and then there's one for the dark. I have those both campaigns separate, but I am really enjoying playing these games. But as you could probably tell, they do make me fairly angry, or at least frustrated. They make me scream, they make me yell. Sometimes I just say some stupid things, but I do keep things, at a PG level. But I am about 2/3, if not more, of the way through on both campaigns. After that, I would love to make a simple, casual, probably a short videos of series of me doing the chow raising and the races and the mini games. I wasn't able to do that back when I first had the game on the Dreamcast or on the Xbox 360. So now on my PC, I'm gonna try to make some time and do it. Might as well just record it so you guys can watch me get frustrated and scream at those little tiny chows, telling them to, go faster, or why are you such a fat piece of crap? Why can't you just, climb the stupid cliff? Why don't you have wings? You can't fly as far as the others, and all that. That should be really fun. Probably fun for you guys to watch me get super frustrated and call, belittle these little chows, even though they're just doing what they like to do. Now I'm going to talk about my inactive or completed series. First, we have Dead Space. This was a fun game. I didn't think it was very scary, but I don't think it was marketed in that way. I believe it was marketed in like a thriller gore game, but I'm not exactly too sure on that. But it was a lot easier than I expected. Didn't feel like a challenge, or at least types of challenges that I like. But it was a very fun game. I like, you know, the basically the first gun you get, which was I believe the plasma cutter. I can't talk right now, but it was a great gun. It's the only gun you need in the entire game. It destroys everything once fully upgraded, but very fun game. Secondly, we have the Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay. I remember watching the second movie and getting the DVD, which had the demo of the game on there. Because of that demo, I bought this game twice. Once when it first came out, and then when it came out on Assault on Dark Athena. Very great game. I highly recommend it. I loved the story. The shooting was fun, and still holds my best first-person shooter in terms of animations to date. Well, actually, make that 3 times that I bought this game, because I also bought it on GOG, because you can't get this game on Steam because of the inactive DRM that went down, and you can't play the game if you got it through Steam because of that DRM crap going on, which I'm glad I didn't get it on Steam for that reason. But it does make things a little more difficult. But still fun game. I highly recommend it. Very fun game. I think it's about 20 bucks USDs, and you get 2 games, like 2 6 to 8 hour games if you just sprint through, because you know exactly where everything is, kind of like me. But otherwise, it might take you about 20 hours to complete, especially since it's kind of like open world. But it's a very fun game. Highly recommend it. Now I would like to talk about the future of this channel. I'm thinking about doing reviews of all the games that I've finished playing through, compiling my gameplay and just rating them in some way. I doubt I'll do it in a number rating, but I'll probably just give it recommendations, or saying this is a very good game, or this is an alright game, stuff like that. Now I'm still kind of working out how I'm gonna do it. There's gonna be a lot of editing, which I prefer not to do. That's why I like my long plays. But it seems fun, so I'll get to it once I have the time. I would also like to start playing a few other games, some older, some newer. I just need to get a capture card and just start doing it. But I do have a dozen or so games that I would like to record and play. I don't want to say anything just yet, since I don't want to lock myself into doing it, or if things fall through, just don't work, anything like that. Been doing some small tests, trying to get down some of the formatting. I did a few super small audience testing to see if if it's entertaining, or if it'll hold up. Just seeing what will work and what won't. Last but not least, branding. I don't have a brand, not sure if I'll ever make one, but other than the box I have for my profile picture or channel picture, whatever you want to call it, I might try to think of something, maybe get my own thing going, I don't know. But I would love to make an outro. I do have a few ideas on how I would do that, what I would do. Actually try to make this channel look like an actual channel. Highly doubt I'll ever do anything with this channel, but put videos of me playing games. I don't expect to go anywhere with this, just something I do for fun. It gives me a reason to actually start and finish some games, since I pick things up, don't finish them quite often. Other games come out, or friends don't want to play these said games, or I just don't want to spend my time playing a good game. But this channel gives me an excuse to carve out time in my busy schedule and play something other than multiplayer games. Alright, I think this is the end. Too bad I had to burn my best friend to be allowed to pass. Wait, that's wrong. Sorry, that was a bad placement of a quote of a song. This is Bros of Argon, and I'm out.